What's up, YouTube? It's Joe DNS. I'm a Twitch variety streamer at twitch.tv/Joe_DNS, and today we're going to be starting our Final Fantasy XVI journey. This video is going to be the beginning of the prologue for Final Fantasy 16. And, if you're enjoying your time here, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side.
2, 1. We are recording. Ready to play. I'm going to crank my headphones. I've seen the opening salvo of this. I've played the demo, so I've played the first approximately hour and a half, or that's how long it's going to take me to play it. I need to turn this up to 7 so you guys don't get washed out and aren't able to see a goddamn thing. This game was recorded in English and face captured in English, so we're going to play it in English. We're going to play it in performance mode, even though I know there's some mild issues with performance in crowded spaces. But I need the frame rate for combat. And it does stay on 60 frames for combat. We're going to play action focus because I ain't no bitch.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea
But again, I have played the first hour and a half-ish of this game.
That it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness.
I'm going to crank the game volume too. Just let me know if I'm getting washed out by the game volume.
Temptation.
Because this game is kind of quiet.
Lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
And apparently this does a great job with surround sound. But the music in these games is just so fucking like heart-thumpingly epic and incredible. Might need to open up my mixer and crank the bass ranges. I've seen people start this portion and be like, holy shit, I'm doing this, chat. I'm playing this. Here's what you're doing. It gets much more difficult. I think Blackfish isn't here right now because he's currently playing this and doesn't want to get spoiled by anything. I already told him he's going to be 3 hours ahead of me. But he will be back probably in 2 or 3 days. I think he took time off work for this. I know a couple people who took 4 to 5 days off work for this release. So they could play it for 4 or 5 days straight on stream. And this whole opening portion, I'll probably be doing a decent amount of talking. So if you guys want to interact in any way, I'm totally down.
The target. Shiva's dominant.
Ooh,
And
why is that? No,
only
that's
the
gonna echo.
dominant.
That's not good.
No one
Okay.
else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will
Apologies if
be
I had a
among them?
mild echo in the
Our
game
kind do
chat.
not question orders. We follow them.
But I already have this up on
Try
YouTube.
to keep that in mind.
Dude, the facial animations in this game are so amazing.
Let's get this done.
Like the subtlety for like the main scenes and how like incredibly nuanced the animations are. There was some dude on Twitter after I played the demo who was like, it looks like a PS3 game. The facial animations are lackluster. It's kind of crap. And I was like, did we play the same game? Like, because there's so much subtlety in like the facial movements and so much that they did in facial capture that like you can really see emotion on people's faces at certain times.
Focus, Wyvern. You are
And the
key to this
texturing and the
mission's
detail
success.
work in a lot of instances is really, really
Yes, Sergeant.
a major standout.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Yeah, I know how to move. Again, this is like the absolute tutorial of tutorials.
Don't
Oh
have time.
wait, we do need to change one thing. Oh, I have. Okay. Whatever. I want that. That's the change we need to make.
All
I know
hell is about to break loose.
I have DLC subs, or not DLC subs, DLC gear from pre-ordering.
Time to move.
Um, I'm not gonna fuck with it on a first playthrough.
We're just
I
in
might
time.
mess with it later on. If this game gets a big DLC, I might play back through it again. But first playthrough, we're gonna do this full new game on normal and full new game plus on Final Fantasy mode. So I'm gonna be in this game for probably a month, if not more. And I'm not gonna release my first YouTube episode of this game until after I've finished it. I may end up editing a bunch of it while I'm on vacation at the beach, so I just have a bunch of shit in the can to throw to YouTube at the same time.
Beast, the man.
Why this is
Also,
going?
agreed
I
on the
won't
jokes,
leave this
potato.
dominant of theirs. What?
Dude, we're about to see the Shiva to end all Shivas. And some sex.
Quickly! Move! What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
This giant fuck is going to be the most disrespectful asshole on the planet. It's
Come
going to be
now,
amazing.
Marshal. The King of Prelude is our guest.
Remember, chat, we're just setting the stage here. We're just
And you have His Majesty's answer.
putting down the basic groundwork at this point. This is Act 1. Setting the stage for the rest of the story. Also, there's a good chance I may take a 3 to 5 minute break once an hour just to make sure that ads don't run. Not like the banner shit that's up right now, but like real ads. Potato,
I
I know that
wonder that you
doesn't
summoned us
actually
at all.
bother you.
Have you so little faith in your own men?
Uh, my most
It was the
regular
Dalmex
chatters
who
are all
drove back the
mods,
Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken?
which does shield you from ads, but also
Besides, your
does
dominant
hurt
has yet to
my
take the
ad
field.
rev.
And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Here comes the disrespect.
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
The shove down.
the capital will lie exposed.
Now he's gonna suck in some smoke.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Put the fucking cigar out in the man's beverage, and then blow the smoke in his face. Holy shit.
Which just leaves me.
Oh,
That
God.
man's like, fuck whatever you think you
Ironblood
are,
will
old man.
rule the day they set foot on Storm.
Dude's like, fuck you, I'm the
This
alpha.
game is over.
By the way, chat, if you're not aware, this game tackles some really, really,
You
really
cock.
tough subjects.
Benedicta.
And is quite horny.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
And quick and deadly, as always.
Take the van.
He means Vanguard. He's the foremost position.
Wait.
In modern
Something's not
military
right.
terms, it would be take point.
Darmax finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
Look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
That's not a volume mixer though, motherfucker. So weird. Such a cool shot. Holy cow, man. Oof. Just like fucking crushing your own man. God damn. The symbolism there isn't lost on me.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move! Anytime, Wyvern.
Anytime. I went on the one part that didn't fall, you assholes, and the ones that fucking took the wrong way. Jesus.
Who's gonna stand there?
Again, can I not get 86'd by a giant Lego brick every 4 seconds? That'd be great. Ooh, that man is now two-dimensional. For anyone who doesn't know,
Wyvern!
for the record, I've played the demo for this, so I know what's going to happen here. But I'm playing this portion of the game so that I don't spoil, since it literally
Told you
unlocked
before, you
17
do
minutes
not
ago.
get to die here.
I am playing this portion of the game over so that chat in my community and anyone who wants to experience this game with me isn't spoiled if it just unlocked for you too.
Clive!
Because I think this game is amazing and I don't want to spoil a second of it for anyone.
You healed?
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course,
Okay.
you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My
This
brother
will end
always
quick.
looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
I'm not going to skip any cutscenes either. This is all going on my official
Two
YouTube
arms.
playthrough.
Wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, I've probably finished the game already. But
Let's start again from the
I
beginning.
will almost
Come,
undoubtedly have very
show me your
much
form.
enjoyed this game.
Once more. Ha! Very good.
All right.
Such
Let's go, buddy.
swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The
Yes, I will
flames of the
hit you 4
phoenix burn
times.
within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me. Yeah. Yeah. Well done.
All right,
You
let's go.
wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your
Of course I
attacking
can.
prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield. Not quite. How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But
All right,
you are
let's
not
fuck
just
this dude
any
up.
shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting. Impressive.
Okay.
But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
I haven't been touched.
Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. That won't do at all.
Kind of like Clive's fit a little bit. Yeah, I know.
All right then. That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You want to kick a man while he's drowned?
I thought you'd never ask.
All right, I think I got hit
Come then, Lord Rossfield.
3 times last
Spar with
time I
me.
did this.
If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
FF8 vibes so hard.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Nice try. You're taking this seriously?
Clive.
Oh, I know.
time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
There's one. There's two.
Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rustfield.
There's four. Okay. There's five. All right. I'm not going to skip any necessary cutscenes because they're needed for understanding of the
Do
narrative.
it.
Aye.
But I am going to skip past all the shit that I already know. Like skip past
Best
like
is at
exploring the entire town and all that shit.
It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at?
This poor
Back to your
bastard.
drills.
Okay. I am going to do my best to truncate this bit, at least a touch. Obviously, without skipping scenes, keeping things in full context.
Joshua,
But
I was just tired. Phoenix's flames are a gift. I mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why.
so
Your
if
coffee
you
was
guys
burning
don't
too.
know,
You shouldn't be outdoors.
uh,
I'll be fine. It's just
uh,
a cold.
Joshua and
Don't push yourself.
Jill's child actors are
His
the
Grace has
kids
returned.
from
Father's back.
Hey,
Plague Tale. Both of those actors,
Your
both those
Grace,
voice actors
please,
are the
this is no
voice
place for
actors
one such
from
as you. I would gladly brave
both
hell
Plague Tales
itself
games,
to see my darling boy.
and they deliver amazing
Gentlemen,
performances in this.
Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
And she's kind of a bitch.
Joshua,
We are united in the final fandom
you should
that
not be
she
out of
is
doors.
somewhat awful.
We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
good day to you, Mother.
Again, I'll speed through this as quickly as possible and get
Come,
to
Joshua. Your father will
the
be
meatier
expecting
bits
us.
of gameplay and fun stuff.
Hmm.
Lord Murdoch?
But I would say,
Your Grace.
for sure, with red being the official color of Rosaria, it's very telling
What a way to treat your own
what's
flesh
coming
and blood.
I know.
with the
It's
mother's
not his fault.
outfits,
Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
right? She starts here. Her first appearance is in purple.
We should join them.
It's intentional. And if you don't know anything about the lore of the game, just keep watching and you'll see. It's an intentional choice of how they treat that character. And how that character treats other people around her. yes, the color purple is in this era representative of loyalty, or of royalty, not loyalty. But that's not the color scheme of this game.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I
I'm
trust.
really.
Yes, Father.
Can
Much
I
better.
just say I'm
Today, Jill and I went to the bay to watch Clive's
really,
spa.
really, really
Is
looking
that
forward
so?
to
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy.
what comes
Now.
after
You'll make a fine hound one day.
the demo portion. And I'm
Father.
honestly, seriously,
Lift up your head, girl.
only playing this
Thank
so
you, Your
that
Grace.
people in chat and people in my community who
The capital rejoices at your safe
this
return.
just unlocked
Your
for
Grace.
as well, don't have to be behind me
War
and
is
don't have
coming,
to
my
sit
boy.
and lurk
You must make
and
ready.
wait and be like afraid that I'm going to
Is the
spoil the game
situation truly so
at
grave?
all.
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
So chat, how have you guys been today? What's been going on with you? What's good? And if you
Torgal.
it's a butterfly. And if you
Where
don't
do you think
respond,
you're going?
understand that I appreciate the hell out of lurks too. So,
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
don't worry.
Right.
A viewer's a viewer. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out.
Is
Yes, I
trouble
know
brewing?
about animal instinct.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Before the Duchess comes.
Okay, let's cut to the chase. I will pause briefly here because I haven't recorded this yet. And this is like a major plot point that's worth looking into.
It is near.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur.
Why
How
does he
dare you, fool?
call us
I
Lord
say to
Marquess?
speak.
That's still weird to me.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand.
Yeah, I know.
In your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Here we go. A bearer. A person with the power to cast magic without a crystal. In Valisthea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valisthean life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. Now there's more lore here, and it deals with the brand. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers across Valisthea, identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth, those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into the custody of the state. Rarely, bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later. Yet most do not remain unbranded for long. And I watched a playthrough of the demo with the voice of Clive, Ben Starr, where he revealed the ink in the brand is poisoned. So if you try to have your brand removed, it kills you. You are forcibly enslaved at the penalty of death at all times. That's the starting point of where we are.
Stand, please. I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
It
Don't
was
work too
also
hard.
noted, I think,
Remember, it
by
is for the
Ben
good of the
that
duchy that you serve.
the powerful generally tend
As do
not
we all, my lord.
to understand
As do we all.
Come
what's
along now.
different and
Back
therefore
to
try
your
to control it.
duties.
And that's equally evil, right? Like normal ass people enslave people to do work for them. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
It's kind of fucked up,
I think someone's
right?
hungry.
Like I talked about this with my wife, like when the demo came out. And this is, like, this seems insignificant.
Weak Warvis stone again.
Don't you make an handsome
But
pair?
this dude right
The
here,
two of you soon enough.
whose name is Slave Master, is forcing his slave to make water for stuff. And then you walk through here into this beautiful fucking garden, right?
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
And then you see these dudes, and it's like, what would a pair of hedge clippers cost you to trim that tree? And it starts to become apparent, like what some of the issues in this civilization are. And this is all stuff that's in the demo, right? And stuff that you can easily glean from interviews. So this is just like introductory shit. This isn't like super spoilery.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
We're gonna push well past the demo stuff.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All
Yeah.
other concerns are insignificant.
Why are you wearing purple, lady? Look, even my accent shit is red. Look at a shred of red on you. Look at your handmaidens. I
Good luck.
understand I pulled chat off screen. It's not because I don't love you guys at all. It's mostly because I want as much of the screen as available as possible for YouTube for this.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the
Yeah, even
territories
Dad
fare any
thinks she's
better?
a bitch.
Most lie under a pall of black.
I think
In just
we're,
these few moons, the
again,
blight has
we're
taken nigh on all
united
of the
in
northern
that
reaches.
Clive's mom is a bitch.
It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for
This is
too long.
probably a mistake.
It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
It was a
We
great
ride for
line
Phoenix Gate
by
tomorrow.
Ben Starr from the
There we will
trailer.
listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
They cut it with "This
Am
will
I to
be a
go with
bitter
you as
fight."
Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
I think they also jump cut that one. Am I to go
You will
with
have
you
heard
as
the reports,
Joshua's
I'm
shield
sure, of beast
in
men
the
from the
first
north being
trailer,
sighted within our borders.
where
Goblins
he
in the
said,
Stillwind
"I am
Marshes.
Joshua's shield"?
I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
By the way, this game is going to be really, really progressive in a
It
lot
is
of its
time to prove your
messaging.
strength. And shut your mother up for good.
It really is. And there's some people who have
I will
shit
do
on
my
it
duty,
for not
Your
being
Grace.
progressive enough. And that's the nature of the world today. Don't worry about it. It's
That will be
going to be
all.
a fantastic
Rest
experience.
well. We ride at
This
dawn.
is
Yes.
this game
Your
is
Grace.
a reason to buy a PlayStation 5. Yeah. I think this is the short way. Yeah. There's no other way. I've again played it.
No messages, my lord.
Played all of it, ran around everywhere. I love these next 2 scenes, actually. They're really, really good. Look at
How
the
long will you
difference
be
in the
away
color
this
of
time?
her outfit now.
Not long. 4
It's
days,
important.
maybe 5.
She's the
And
Duchess
you will
of
be taking
Rosario.
Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I?
Everyone else in Rosario
The
is
blood of the
wearing red.
Rossfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix, the heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
His clothing
You
choice
see more in
by the
him than the
developers
Phoenix did.
is also
He was
pretty interesting.
rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a
He
failure.
normally
is
wears
worthless. A
red.
man like any other.
And also, by the way,
as am I, my dear.
The shading on the
Nonsense.
folds in the cloth,
You are the Archduke of
that
Rosaria.
attention to
Not this
detail
again.
is unfucking believable.
You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
Look at how the
You are your
coloration on
father's
his
firstborn
face
son,
changes
and you
based
sit
on
upon
where the
throne.
light comes from.
All
And
is in
the
its right
shadows
place.
as she moves across his
And
face,
like some,
that
you have
detail
not
is
disgraced our noble
fucking
blood.
obscene.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe,
It's
your precious noble blood would
look
long
at where
since
the
have graced the
seam.
gutter.
Hold on. Right here. You can't see it. But the spot where the seam of her cloak overlaps with her clothing above her arm and the discrete shadow there. That's fucking hard shit to do. Even under her arm, with the moonlight coming in and her arm affecting the area at the back of the cloak and how the lighting changes from her armpit to the bottom of the cloak. That's fucking shit. That's like unbelievable levels of detail. Like that's one of the most polished fucking things I've ever seen in a fucking game ever. That's incredible. Like and this is again first hour of the game. Also second sex scene. Technically sexually suggestive scene.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
But goddamn. Oh my god, look at that texture on the leather pants.
This is it then.
Just like the way the light
Time to prove
bounces off
yourself.
that.
Wishing on a star.
Look at the different
I'm a
way the
little old for
light
that.
affects different
I should get some sleep.
things.
Right.
Right? The metal on his body and the leather and the cloth reflect things differently. It's not just
You're going
something
with
you
them tomorrow,
can.
aren't you?
It's not
I
something
am
you can
Joshua's
just shadow
shield.
box.
I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
So we know. Okay. Metia is the burning red star that sits beneath the moon. Folklore ascribes to Metia the role of the message bearer to the moon, so it's a common custom across Valisthea to wish upon this star that one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. Ads seem to be running for reasons. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't even run ads now. That's fucking bullshit. I'm turning off mid-roll shit. That's predatory as fuck. I'll run a 3-minute ad break once an hour. I'm not running fucking mid-roll ads all the time. That's fucking awful. Okay. If you don't know, Clive is the protagonist. Jill is a ward from the Northern Territories that the Duke of Rosalith took in. She becomes Clive's kind of stepsister type figure slash childhood friend. The Clive's dad quelled a rebellion from the north, and Rosalith Castle is where we are right now. Long and short of it. That tear from Jill. Man.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
So we're all clear, chat. I am going.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Oh, easily 3 more hours.
Good night, Clive.
If not more.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Again, I'm Joe DNS. You can find me at twitch.tv/Joe_DNS for live streams. And I appreciate it. One more time, if you've made it this far, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.